You'll never know what hit you. Won't see me closing in. I'm gonna make you suffer. This hell you put me in. I'm underneath your skin. The devil within. You'll never know what hit you.
Hello and welcome to season 2 of Ionized Bastards. I'm your game master, Michael. Very excited to be here for this, our second episode of the season, 9th episode of the show overall. Time to introduce my players. First and foremost, he couldn't make it last week, but he's here now. Our wonderful friend, Dan Miller from Below Axiom, playing Zuzo Yort.
Banger intro music, man.
Thank you, bud.
That was awesome. Well, and it's great to be back. Sorry, I couldn't make it to the first one. I was on.
It wasn't your fault. It was circumstances beyond anyone's control. But
I
we're
had
very
two
happy
things
to
to
have
do
you
that
back.
night. I had to do this and then record with Eric, who's mad at me as well.
Well, we're not mad at you, so only one person's mad at you. Next up, another member of the Basterds crew from Octo Radio, Alden Diaz playing Thobor Sheems.
From this moment on, we all have attorney-client privilege.
Hey, Lamau. And it's also Jared.
Hello, I am Jared Bachman Stubbs from the Nerd Academy podcast. I am from sports, and we're ready to whoop some ass.
I don't know what that means.
I
Moving
don't
right along.
either, but Jordan made it sound cool on Knowledge Fight, so I'm from sports now.
And it's everyone's favorite droid, Jerry.
Space
character's a
chariot,
droid.
space chariot, space chariot. What's up now? I'm sorry.
Very happy to have you here as well, playing everyone's favorite assassin droid. And then, of course, there's our guest this evening. You saw him last episode. It's Scotty.
What? What?
Happy to be here. Again, this is one of the best kept secrets of my life. Not letting Jared or anyone know that I was actually going to be involved in this.
It took
so.
9 months of
us.
gaslighting, but
Despite
we got
telling
there.
us, and then Michael and Scotty going, yeah, we shouldn't have told them. We're just going to pretend we don't know what they're talking about now.
Board game.
Jerry, did he keep this from you too?
Oh yeah.
I mean, technically, I was Michael or someone told me, and then I forgot. And
So,
then,
No.
If I may tell the abridged version of this story.
Yes.
When we were in Louisiana for Scotty's wedding,
We were getting crawfish too.
we
remember?
were on our way to get crawfish for our crawfish boil we had before everybody left before the fateful rematch.
But I had already left.
And
Yes.
yeah, Michael had already left. And we were just telling Scotty how much we loved doing this show. And we were also talking about the D&D movie.
And being nerds. Yeah.
We were talking about the D&D movie. We were talking about how much we love doing Bastards. We were talking about how much we love doing tabletop stuff. Hiccups, sorry. And Scotty, all sly, was like, I don't think Michael wants me to tell you yet,
Oh, that's what it was.
but
It was.
I'm going to be in next season. And I'm going to be playing this very like devil may care Malthusian pod racer guy. It's going to be awesome. And I was like, oh, dude, you're going to be in Ionized Bastards. This is so much fun. I'm so excited. And then a couple nights later, we're kicking it in Discord. And I say to Michael, I'm like, hey, can't wait for Scotty next season. And he goes, what?
What?
And I tell Michael exactly what I just said. And then Michael goes, Scotty has not told me anything about this. So we thought Scotty in Scotty form was
devil.
just fucking with us. And
I just-
periodically,
And I would believe that. I would believe that
See-
1000%. If
Of course.
it's like, oh, Scotty was just fucking with you, be like, that's a typical
Jared
Scotty.
had that. Jared had that. I just completely blissfully forgot. That's my
Like-
excuse.
A dementia-ridden grandfather. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
This was happening after a wedding, right?
Goodbye.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It was like a day or two after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
hours
All
before I was humiliated. And
Anyway, happy to be here. I love you all. This is gonna be a fun one. I know a couple of the interesting things that may occur during this, so Oh, I'm so excited.
I thought you were going to say, I know a couple of people on screen, actually.
There's a few people I know here.
Yeah.
Couple.
Alrighty.
Nobody
So,
who signed your marriage certificate or anything.
No. Mm-mm.
when last we left off, 6 months after the Vuma incident and the presumed initial destruction of Salvage, the Bastards went to rescue Thalbor Sheems off of Dayu after he had turned in his previous clientele to the New Republic. And now that he's a wanted man, he needed rescue. So the Bastards, after picking him up and making the jump to hyperspace, were called by Donric Callan in the middle of a heated argument between Faben and Thalbor.
Fuck Donric Callan.
Informed Bastards that Aurochs Ryza had been spotted and actually taken prisoner by a crime syndicate known as the Doxos Syndicate. A crime syndicate that was once very prolific, now once again rising to power. Headed up by two men, a mune named Radel Taro and a human named Marcelo Guster. The crew decided to head to their base in Ixarian, try and get in good with the syndicate. They landed at the Vera Casino, where they met Loxy Boar, Faben's old employer on the Gundark's Nest. I'm still kicking, still running games. And he was cooking up a new event called the Podrace Royale. Now, this Podrace Royale is meant to commemorate a new acquisition for the Doxos Syndicate. They are purchasing a corporation known as Damale Armaments from Clyde Damale and his master assassin sidekick, as it were, Halex Sliefel. The crew met them very briefly. And they also met a racer who needed a crew, as this pod race includes a lot of combat, as it were, more akin to a chariot race than a normal pod race. So they met Lonnie Gibbstra.
And I have a Remnicore engine in my...
Yes. He recently installed a Remnicore engine onto his pod racer, which Clyde Damale was very enthralled with.
Mm-hmm.
And Zuso learned of the existence of a cyborg Gungan, which rattled him a little bit. But we ended with some aggressive negotiations with Lonnie as he had attempted to put a restraining bolt on 40. However, it seems it seems that they had talked some sense into him by the end of that, with a bit of violence.
Mm-hmm.
So as the night is kind of winding down, you guys have been taken to some temporary quarters within the Vera Casino. You're kind of locked off from everywhere else as of yet, because you're not exactly trusted personnel, but you have been given these sort of fighters' quarters, which have some typical amenities. So the night before the fight, you're all sort of in the same general area. Your rooms are all just sort of like a few doors apart. If there's any moments or scenes you want to role play together, feel free to go ahead and ask about that now. Otherwise, we can just sort of move forward.
Well, while Thalbor is kind of unpacking some of his accoutrement that he's got in his little room there, he doesn't hear the massive 7-foot-tall droid come up behind him and wrap his arms around him in a big bear hug and pick him up off the ground. He's holding him like his feet are dangling and stuff, and he's struggling a little bit. And 40 just goes, shh, shh.
What are you doing?
It's okay, friend. I know that you are scared, but your friends are here.
Scared of what? What are you talking about? We're all trying to sleep.
You have been scared since we left after rescuing you. I can tell your heart rates are elevated.
Heart rates?
How do I explain this? Do you know what it's like to try to do a thing that you think is going to be the right thing, and then once you do that thing, things just get harder, and you wonder, maybe things were better before? and suddenly you've got people all up in your face telling you how proud they are of you, but things don't just move A to B. Does that make sense? Does that make sense in the robo brain?
I do not know about people wanting that from me, but I did begin my existence as a companion droid, not an assassin droid. And 40 kind of like loosens his grip a little bit and lets him like back down onto the floor and everything. Puts his hands, both really heavy hands, on his shoulders and things, and looks intently with his non-existent eyes. And goes,
But the big smiley face that Zuzo
the
drew
big
on your
smiley
face.
face that Zuzo's painted on, though, which is looking right at him and goes, "I am glad to be your friend. Don't be scared."
All right. Listen, I don't understand, necessarily what it's like to go from having my programming literally be one thing to another, but could you lean in for a second? I don't even know if this matters to you. I don't know how good do you hear the same? I don't even
He
know.
leans in uncomfortably close, like to his face and everything.
Okay.
I
appreciate you, and I'm glad to be your friend too, 40. And if you tell anyone that I said that, I swear I will donate you to a school. Okay? And the second thing is, if you really care, can you promise me one thing? And then I swear we can have deep talks forever after this. Can you promise me one thing?
Anything, my friend.
Make sure I don't die in this race. I tried to get us out of it. I pitched a breakout. I pitched a coup. I pitched a deal. I did all these things, and we're stuck with Lonnie, whatever the fuck. I need you to make sure that I do not die. Rain hell on these other racers if you have to.
40 stands back up to his full imposing height and just stares for a second with the smiley face bearing down at him and goes, "No friends of 4D44 will perish tomorrow."
Oh, Jesus.
I like it. There's an oil bath in it for you. Now, do me a favor. Go.
Does
You
a
don't
quick little
actually
clap with his hands.
Yeah, you don't technically need to sleep, not to be prejudiced, but since you're the only one that doesn't, can you just go guard the door?
Of course, I would love to. Again, don't be scared. He
Okay.
slowly backs out of the room, looking at him the whole way.
Thanks, pal. Appreciate
Little
it.
wave as he leaves the room.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before the evening's up, or shall we go ahead and move on to the next day with the race?
Misa wasn't sleeping, but Misa won't tell anybody about your happy time.
Thank you. Thank you, Zuzo.
They're sharing a room.
Zuzo's just sleeping on Thalbor's couch.
It's like
Despite having his own room.
He didn't even know he was there.
great. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. I'm so glad that we're a unit. And I guess I hope you don't die either, Zuzo. Thank you.
Misa's not like sleeping alone.
All right. I can respect that. I can respect that. I guess a foot to head situation can be worked out theoretically.
I think while everybody decided to crash in Thalbor's room for some reason, Fabian is alone in his room with the reality of how much danger this situation could pose. And knows you gotta get some rest, but before he's like willing to hit the hay, he's doing some like katas by himself and making sure he's ready for a proper throwdown, and is very like, I gotta make sure everybody's okay, like very, very nervous about the fact that he like even like the past 6 months it's been him, Zuzo, and 4D. And that's a team he trusts. That's a team that he knows are capable and knows what they're capable of. He does not know jack rib shit about this Lonnie guy, other than the fact that he's allegedly a good pod racer with whatever the fuck a Remnicore engine is. And it still is not fully convinced that engine is not a dirty bomb. So like I think Fabian is doing everything in his power to make sure he is as in control of keeping everybody safe as he can be.
Okay.
Lonnie goes up to everyone's room, knocks on their door, and says, "Good luck. We're gonna have a good day tomorrow. Just don't fuck it up." Goes to everyone's door, but goes all the way up to 4D.
Who is outside of Thawbor's door?
Yeah, outside of Thawbor's. Lonnie very kindly goes, "I'm sorry for what I did to you, and I didn't plan on hacking you. I just wanted to make sure I could trust you, and that's what the restraining bolt was for."
It is okay, friend. We can start over and have a fresh start.
Let's say to a fresh start tomorrow. How does that sound?
I would like that very much, Lonnie Gripstra.
Light my cigarette. Takes a cigarette. You gotta light it, 4D.
Okay. 4D innocently pulls out one of his blasters and shoots straight up in the air and lights it.
You guys all hear blaster fire from outside.
Fabian hears the blaster and is probably in bed at this point and like runs out in his pajamas, like lightsaber drawn. Like, what the fuck was that?
I was just lighting my new friend Lonnie's cigarette.
Okay, would you light it a little quieter, please? Thank you.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Wait,
I'm
4D needs to shoot it again, but try to like suppress it somehow. Puts his gun over the barrel and shoots the cigarette again because he takes Thalbor literally.
Aren't you equipped with like a little lighter attachment, like those roly-poly-olies that they're testing?
Now Misa got one.
Okay. Thanks, Zuso.
Known death stick user over here, Zuzo.
Since I didn't do it last episode, I have to make sure I keep the spirit alive and have Fabian wildly gesticulate with an armed weapon in his hand and just like starts going and like points at Lonnie, not threateningly with the lightsaber, just gesturing.
I don't know. It's still a lightsaber to Lonnie, a weapon he's probably never seen in person before.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the intent. It's just Fabian can't help but gesture wildly with weapons. Every episode, first season. But just you need to chill. I'm gonna put as much trust in you as I can.
I don't like you.
To keep our
I like the droid. I don't like you.
Thalbor
like the
leans
Gungan.
because of the shape
Gungan.
of an Athorian head with the eyes straight forward. Thalbor leans not enough to get out of bed, but enough so that just his eye stalks are out of the bunk bed because he hears that Fabian is now by the door and says, "Hey, Prince of Darkness, stop waving that around in his face. We're going to need him tomorrow. He's more useful than you are. Go to sleep. Good night."
Fabian deactivates his lightsaber and huffs off to bed.
Lonnie, if you're looking for a full-time job after this, I'm thinking of upgrading to a better partner situation. And I'd love to talk.
I don't like your kind. Let's keep going.
My kind. I mean, I guess that's fair. I'm not really a big fan.
Fabian, muffled from his door, laughs. Like there's just like a like not even like a bellow or a chuckle. He just goes, "Ha!" from his room.
I want to be upset at him, but to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Ithorians either. It's so melodramatic. It's just I never understood it.
All right. So as you all retire to your quarters, or in Zuzo's case, Thalbor's quarters for the evening, you guys take your long rests, and you gear up for the day tomorrow. So you guys, sometime later, are taken early in the morning down back to the garage as all the pods are being moved toward the track. You reconvene with Lonnie and Loxy. Loxy, the Nautilin, reaches out to you all and he's like, "Welcome, welcome. Big day, are you all ready? Big fight, Fabian. Nothing like you've ever done before."
I would have preferred a one-on-one, but we'll make it work.
It's sort of like, no, it's not. I can't lie. It's not like a one-on-one at all. Lonnie, you ready? Now that you've got a crew, seeing how you weren't smart enough to save up for one.
Oh, sorry. Wait, say that again. I was working on my Remember the core engine.
I said, are you ready for the race now that you have a crew, thanks to me and no thanks to you?
I only like 2 out of the 4 you brought. So let's. The Gungan's nice. The
And
Gungan.
he puts his hand on your shoulder and he grips it really tight. And he says, listen to me, Lonnie.
Yeah.
You are going to fucking die if they do not help you. You understand that, right?
I'd rather be dead than work with these idiots.
Okay, well, if you don't work with these idiots, you will also die because you owe Radel Taro and Marcelo Guster a lot of credits because you didn't win your previous races. I'm trying to look out for you here.
Don't need to worry about me.
Hey, you leave Mrs. Paulo alone.
Yeah.
He loves Molly. He
There
loves
we-
Lonnie.
Yeah,
Stay
you
bomb
shall
bag.
leave his Palo alone. And you all turn and you see this large, 7.5-foot tall Gungan smoking a cigar, 2 cybernetic bulky arms, who is currently like walking off of working from one of the other pods as he approaches. Gibstra got him a crew, I see. As he blows smoke into Zuso's face.
Zuzo, I hate to do the whole "do you all know each other" thing, but
Well, you all still think we all look alike?
I'm just asking. Do you maybe, do you ever swim next to this guy? Who's this guy?
Misa
don't
never
remember.
meet another cyborg Gungan. But
What are the
Misa
odds
think
of
this
that?
one could use some work.
Hey,
40 leans into Zuzo right by one of his ears and goes, he's like you, but bigger.
No, Zuzo, it's not about size, of course. It's, I just, first of all, where did you come from? And second of all, are you friend of Lonnie's?
No, I'm working on one of Lonnie's opponent's pods.
Which one?
Wh-
Who?
Misa got more palos. One with a saber lighty.
I'd like to see him try and cut down this guy's crew. As you see, there's a Trandoshan who's getting like pilot goggles put on him. And you see on the
So this is Dan's episode.
you
at
actually
the-
see
look at the
getting
disgust
set up on
in
the
his eyes.
platform is 2 more Trandoshans and 2 Wookiees.
So they're all one crew.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
They are all rather large.
I know
Can I-
we have to probably kind of kill them. Good for them. Good for them.
Good for them for what? What's your rationale? Good for them.
That they were able to transcend species.
You do see one of the Trandoshans pulls out a
Prejudice.
shock prod as he puts ushers the Wookiee onto the platform.
Oh, it's
yeah.
slavery. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I do not
Uh-huh.
like that.
Did you just say good for them? Don't you see what's happening?
now I do.
I was just-
Good
spoke a
for
little
them, bad for you.
Misa think you're making
All
big
right,
Bob Jack.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and get shit talked by Captain Tarpulse and General Grievous's bastard love baby. So unless you have
Wow.
something meaningful to say, you
Hold
take
on,
all your
hold
arms and get the
on.
fuck away from my crew.
Hold on, sir. Can I ask your name?
Goru Sarman.
Gordo. I've always loved a good Gordo. This is Thought War Streams, Esquire. Can I talk to you?
Does
maybe-
not shake your hand.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine. I understand. Can I talk to you maybe 5 feet over there? Just for a minute.
Misa gonna bust you up.
No.
We don't need to bring any of them. I have.
Cody's just put his hand up like for a high five from this guy for like 5 minutes at this point.
The whole time, smiley face, like,
He reaches up, kind of grabs your wrist, moves your hand into a more downward position, and puts out his cigar in it.
Oh, I'm going to cut his fucking head off.
Zuso is just squinting at this dude, just straight up.
can I
Good
just
luck
ask
on the
then-
track.
Hold on. Just one question, and I'll never bother you again.
What do you so want?
Would you like to make a lot more money than you're making with them right now for a lot less trouble?
Make a persuasion check.
Because
And
I'm
I would
would
like
be
to
a
remind you,
lot
Alden,
less.
one of your maneuvers, you can add one of your superiority die to the roll as well if you.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we're doing it. I'm using.
He would like.
I'm using
He
the
would like.
persuasion. I'm
Also,
using
is the helmet
persuasion
effect on?
maneuver.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So how would I set up? How would I set that up in my dice roller? Because I know we all have some sort
So,
of.
well, first you want to roll your d20 to see what you get, because if it is
Right.
like such a bad roll that you don't think it's going to work, you
Sure.
can save yourself the
So
trouble.
I have persuasion plus 11.
Yeah.
So let's do that real quick. D20 plus 11. All right, so that's a 15.
15
And
total or 15 after 15 before?
15 before.
Okay, so it'll be a 26 right now. Would you like to go ahead and add one of your superiority dice as well?
Oh wait, hold on. No, wait. I'm sorry. I thought you meant before addition. No, it's a plus. It's 15 with the modifier of 11.
Okay,
15.
so 15 after you add the modifier.
After I add my modifier, but
Okay.
with no persuasion maneuver.
Okay. So in that case, do you want to go ahead and add your d6 to spend one of your
Yes, I
superiority
do.
dice?
So superiority is always a d6 in this case.
For
Or-
you, it's a d6 until you hit level 9, I believe.
Okay, cool. So d6. Let's see here. Yes. Oh yeah, the maneuvers list here in 5e doesn't say, so I'm glad you know that information.
Yeah, I got your scholar stuff pulled up. I got you.
Okay, cool. All right, so d6 rolling coming up here. Let me set the modifier back to 0. So it's 15 plus 4, so 19.
You couldn't afford me if you wanted to.
How could you? I resent that.
If you had money, you'd pay off your bounty, Misa thinks.
Oh, I didn't say that it was going to be with my money.
And Thalborg pulls out his data pad and flips it around, and it reads all the contact information for Donrick Callan.
He's already walked off at this point.
He'll pay you, I swear.
And he just sort of like pats the engine of the Trandoshan and walks off. Everyone's kind of getting their racers together.
Thalborg turns toward the group and just says, "Look, if you can't volunteer a cop's money, then what can you do in this world? Things used to be nice and simple. I swear. It's just
It's okay, Day.
it's
We
useless.
got bomb bed team.
I thought you did great.
Well, can I say out of character? What in God's green earth was this fucking difficulty class that
It was
19
20,
did not-
and you
Oh,
got
this
19.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Out of character. You should always volunteer a cop's money. If you can. Always go after those inflated, overbloated budgets. All right.
Is
Anyway,
endorsed by the Bastards.
Use a point well seen.
well,
So at this point, Lonnie comes up to all of you, and he's got 3 like really hefty pair of metal boots and a few like look like wristbands, and he hands them to each of you. These will help you stay on the pod while it's in motion. However, you can also control the magnetic seals. I didn't get one for your droid for obvious reasons.
I have magnetic feet.
Yes, you do, buddy. Yes, you do.
I have 2 of them.
However, you can also adjust them so that if, let's say, you wanted to jump on another pod and fuck them up mano a mano, you can do that.
Look at me right now. Do I look like the jumping kind to you?
I see 2 good jumpers in your crew.
I don't think I've jumped since the Clone Wars. All right. I just
Zuzo, I think I'm having a panic attack. Let me have a death stick, please. Please.
Would you
He's
like a
got a-
light?
Only have is a light.
Lonnie, can Thalborg
Lo-
have a death stick?
Loxy just takes a cigarette from Alani's pocket and just throws it at Thalbor.
Thought scrounges off the ground, gets off the ground.
Now listen, gentlemen. Before we get in this race, you have to realize something. There needs to be some strategy to this. How many laps are there going to be?
3.
3 laps. So let's talk strategy before we go into any of this. We can either go fast or play the defensive. So here's the deal. How should we go about this first? If you want to go with my intuition, defense first, catch up at the end. We got to make sure we get rid of as many people as we can this beginning. So the ending, it will just be us.
Well,
I find that strategy agreeable.
this is it. We're gonna
Misa
die.
thinking Isa fixing what goes wrong.
Okay. That's fine with me. I like
I'm
that.
good with the mechanics.
Yeah, the mechaniques. I agree. I've got my computer here. We're going to use the computer the entire time to determine speed and everything. You'll get your updates as we go through this.
Are we just gonna move past the fact that there's a slave state racing next to us?
Oh,
With-
it's way worse than the line. If you think they're bad,
with a Gigazuzo, all right. Okay. Everyone seems like this is gonna go great. Okay.
I think
Just quick huddle up. We're gonna try to save those Wookiees, right?
no. Why would we? That's a waste of our time.
I
We
would
gotta-
love to save more friends.
Nope. Don't even
Look,
worry about them.
I
Let them die.
can't believe
David
that
gives like a
I
gentle elbow to 4D and silent agreement that we're absolutely gonna try to save those Wookiees.
I can't
40
believe
gives a
I'm going
nod.
to say this after the couple of days I've had, but I actually agree with Fabian. One of the only rules that the office ever upheld is that we did not engage in defending or supporting slavers. So if we're
Misa
going to
always
try to do-
okay day with more palos.
No, I don't want them to be saved. We have to win.
Well, you've been outvoted.
Is there a way to win and ensure that the Wookiees go free?
Absolutely. We'll figure it out as we go.
Either you kill the racer and that eliminates them, or you kill their whole crew and that eliminates them.
So if we just kill the Trandoshans, would it be possible somehow to send a signal over to the weight? 4D. 4D has magnetic feet. If 4D can make the jump over there, and 4D could probably speak Shriwook. I know I can't because, points at hump and translating device. Could we try to spark a revolt mid-motion?
40, as a note, you do not speak Shriwook.
Well,
I do not.
here's
I
my
do not.
idea.
But most Wookiees speak basic. I can warn them still.
I was gonna say, here's my idea. 4D has that massive fucking sniper rifle. If we get close enough to that speeder, you can blow that Trandoshan to high heaven, and then I can use the Force to get the Wookiees off the pod.
Oh, we're gonna depend on the Force. The Force.
Why are we worried about these guys? They've not done anything for us, and they're just gonna die anyway. Why are we wasting our time trying to be friendly with people? Let's get in this damn thing and leave.
Lonnie,
Let's get this thing started.
There is
Why
a
do you care
great
so much,
value
friend?
for people owing you favors. It's one of the best things.
And maybe saving people from chattel slavery is also a cool thing to do.
It's cool.
Sounds lame to me. I want to win. We got to
And
get
we
me
will.
out of the situation, and y'all have to get out of the situation too, because now you're
Ugh.
stuck with me, and it's not going to be very pleasant. You want to know why? Because it's not just Trandoshans; it's several other species. There's about 18 other racers. Oh, I'm sorry, with 16 other racers in this.
16
Okay.
racers, each with their own crew.
100%. We've got to kill
But the
them.
track is pretty spread out. It's unlikely you'll run into more than a few of them because
Misa
there's many
thinks
different
Lonnie's
routes. to
deep
take.
in Muy Mula.
Oh, very much so. Yes, Suzo. Very much so. I am deep. I owe a lot of money, and if I can be frank with all of you right now, I don't like
Oh,
Wookiees
you were
either.
lying.
I don't like Wookiees either.
What did they ever do to you? Nobody
What?
dislikes Wookiees except, they do. But
They said
everybody else,
cuddly.
I just the fucking destic finishes. There's nothing left to smoke, and panic attack starts to set in.
Smoking
He
filter.
turns to Fabian and says, "If you're gonna depend on the Force for the race, why did the Force allow us to get into this situation? Where was your Force when I needed it?"
As Thalbor is
Can I, like,
panicking
try to
even more,
telepathically
you
calm
guys
him
hear an
down?
announcer. All racers and crews, prepare to start your engines.
It's the time.
Now, I will warn you all. The engine is fantastic.
But
Be on your toes.
Alrighty, so as Lonnie puts on his goggles, starts flipping a few switches, you guys all engage your magnetic boots.
Misa never seen mechanics like this.
You guys can feel the rumble of the pod as you're sort of getting your bearings. Take a look at the other racers and crews. You see a wide variety of species, a few battle droids, a few like security droids on one of the crews.
Boys, the first ones we're going to kill the damn Triffians. I hate Triffians. Make sure you kill them
can
first.
I do an insight check on the battle droids?
Sure. Make an insight check.
You've got to kill the Triffians first.
14. Do they have anything to do with salvage?
As far as you can tell, these are battle droids. As to how they're being controlled or what's in who they're associated with, it's kind of hard to tell. A few of them are kind of refurbished B1s, but that's not too uncommon to see, especially given the surplus of them after the Clone Wars.
That was a Jared's paranoid delusions roll, number 1 of this episode.
Is there any way that I could do a check over on the pod racer?
He can.
It's a little.
If you want,
You wouldn't be able to get like a super in-depth look, but go ahead and make a. Let's see. What do I want to have you roll for that? Sorry, getting the skills pulled up now. Go ahead and make a technology check for me.
What dice would that be?
It'll be a D20, and then you add whatever your modifier for technology is.
Okay, here we go. All right, that's a 9, and what is my tech?
It'll be next to your intelligence stuff. On the
That's a
first
plus
page.
11.
Okay, so 20 total. Okay. This pod racer on the outside is really sleek, and you've noticed this really unique engine that everyone was kind of freaking out about yesterday, the Remnacor engine. Never quite seen anything like it. You haven't spent too much time studying pod racers, but you can tell, even in terms of pod racer standards, this is probably a one-of-a-kind engine. You also notice that the wires connecting the engine to the pod look really shabby. And that is the one like glaring, like, not so sure about this one. You've got this high-end engine and this really sleek pod, but how well put together is it really?
Good engineer, bad mechanics.
And as you're starting to like kind of be like, maybe it's not a good idea for us to go through with it, the light turns green and Lonnie starts forward.
Let's go. Yeah.
You guys begin this rocky push forward in this initial jump. You see there's one divergence point where there's 3 different paths to take. Lonnie, do you go left, right, or center?
Center.
Lonnie
All
goes
about
for
the
center.
defense. All about the
Racers
defense.
kind of go different ways. Go ahead, Lonnie, and make an initial pilot. Oh, I guess I'll roll for you because
Pilot check.
Yep, pilot check. Here we go.
4D.
That's a 26. So
40. Remember what I told you.
That you
So
don't
Lonnie, you
like those
actually get a
aliens?
decent
Yes.
lead here in the race. There's like 4 racers total that go this way, and you kind of get into this narrow corridor. And as it widens up a bit into a more open area, you actually do kind of like a 6 spin where you through this tunnel go upside down and then go back to normal.
What's
All of us are
like a
screaming
metal-
on the back.
What's like the planet we're on? What's the what is it?
The
like?
planet is called Exarian, but this is a
Okay.
very like metal industrial track. It's not like an open like fields or it's not akin to like the Mos Espa pod race at all. So as the area kind of widens out and some of the racers sort of disperse, there is one pod that is sort of coming up right next to you. Let's go ahead and have everyone roll initiative for me.
Now you're speaking my language, Michael.
And do me a favor and just go ahead and put what you get in the private chat. It'll just make it a little easier for me to keep track of all of it.
All right, what do I roll for?
So it'll be a D20, and then on the front of your character sheet, you should see initiative over toward the right.
All right, I got 11.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 plus 2 is 11.
Okay.
Initiative plus 3.
I got 6.
Scotty's just gonna do this all night.
So that's 14.
Okay. And Jerry, what'd you get?
I got a 15 plus 3 is 18.
Okay. Let me just get all this jotted down.
This has been Scotty from 99 to literally this year. Whenever he's left alone.
Happy 25 years of the Phantom Menace, everybody.
Yeah, if you're watching this when it airs, happy Phantom Menace 25. This is how we're celebrating. Right there in that box down there.
Oh, Thobor is gonna throw up.
Sorry, just getting all this.
If I had a
down.
stomach, this would be bad.
Okay.
Oh,
So as
I'm gonna
this-
puke into my helmet.
4D, don't let me die. I remember what I said.
So as you guys pull up alongside this
40%
other
gentle
pod that's
hand
kind of neck and
on
neck
top
with
of it.
you, you see it's just a human racer. You can't make out much details beyond the helmet. You guys aren't lined up with the racer. You're lined up with the other crew at the moment. So let's go ahead and start off the round. You do see that the crew consists of 4 B1 battle droids.
Oh,
Clankers! Clankers!
40, you are up first.
Take them out, 40! Fuck
Okay.
them up!
Are they like? So I'm trying to like picture this. So they like lined up perfectly right there.
Do you need a blaster?
They're spread out a little bit. Actually,
little bit.
if you position yourself correctly on the platform, you can probably, if you want to try and do that penetrating shot, I believe you would be able
Yeah.
to potentially do that.
Yeah, I want to do a penetrating shot.
Nice.
40!
These are seeing streaming lights and
40!
Okay, so-
Pull out my
Here's
my
a scout
incinerator
silver
rifle.
blaster!
yeah.
So,
What do I-
40, go ahead and make your first attack roll.
Oh, thank
It's
God,
D20.
4D, please.
Yep. D20 plus, I believe for your rifle, it's a +8.
It is +8.
Should I do it? Should I not? Should I do it? Should I not?
That's a 21, sir.
Yeah, that definitely hits the B1. Go ahead and roll your damage. Do you want to do your penetrating shot as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Penetrate 'em, droid! Should I do it? Should
And
I
then
do it?
okay, hold on. What's the damage one?
Okay, so you will, for your damage on your, I assume the incinerator rifle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 1d8. Okay, I
Yep.
got it. 3.
3, and you'll add your dex modifier to it, so that's 8 total. Okay, so you
Yes.
take out one of the B1s.
Got him!
Oh, thank
Headshot.
God.
Nice
The,
clean
the head
headshot.
the head like pops off of this thing, yeah, and explodes.
So,
Good job. Good job,
There's like
4D.
go, uh-oh.
let me check what your superiority dice are, because I think they're also a D6, but I want to double
Ooh,
check.
4D with the headshot!
Yeah, so go ahead and roll a D6 for me.
Terrifying.
Yes.
4.
Okay, so the shot actually goes through and hits a second B1, which is now looking really rough.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
you've actually still got another attack if you want.
Well, hell yeah. Let's do this. Let's take these fuckers out. I mean,
Get-
that's not what
get
40 would
rid
say.
of
That's
them,
out of
40.
character. That's out of character.
Are you gonna try and hit the one you already hit, or hit a different one?
I can't do the penetrating shot anymore, can I?
You would You would still be able to. You would just have to spend another superiority die to do it, and you
Can I-
only have 2 more. So
Oh, I'll say no. I'm gonna save that. Can I put my incinerator rifle back on my back and pull out my 2 blaster pistols and try to shoot 2 of them? Can I do that for this?
let me double check the rules on 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
I don't believe so because they're
Right,
heavy
yeah.
blaster pistols. I think you would
that's
only
true.
be able to make 1.
Shit. That's what I get for going with the Magnum. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just keep the incinerator rifle out, and I take another shot at that droid.
The one you
Next-
already hit.
Yeah, the one I already hit.
Cool. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay, 8 plus. Let's see, what was it?
+8, I believe.
Is it +8? I just can't believe it's that much.
You better get him
16.
Yeah, that hits, and I'm not going to make you roll damage because your dex modifier is enough to kill it. So you see, as
hell
you approach,
yeah.
40 takes
Sorry.
a shot, takes off the head of one, it hits it, and as he's sort of staggered, 40 takes a second shot, and it tumbles backwards, falls off the pod racer, and just you see it goes tumbling back.
Thank God. Oh,
Yeah.
So now
Thank
there's 2 B1s left on here. Zuso, you're up.
So you got this.
So
Actually, no, sorry, Thobor. I
I
read the
don't
wrong
trust
thing.
him. Nah, he's a fuck it up.
Thalbor,
I'm
Thalbor,
really gonna
like-
do it now. I'm really
Wow.
gonna do it now.
you put that down. You son of a bitch. Drive. Thalbor, while having a panic attack, starts like spouting off like legal jargon and precedent to try to like calm his nerves. Thalbor's like, even though there is a lot of debate about whether or not they're sentient, it has never actually been settled in court. So I don't feel bad at all about anything that's happening. We are winning. This is going great. Those are not actually people. If a droid that I know asks if I said that, I didn't actually say it. Nobody can prove it. Oh God, 4D, good job, buddy. Really good job. Oh God.
Thank you, friend.
Nah, I'm gonna attempt to. Thalbor rolls up his sleeve, and Thalbor is packing the wrist blaster that he bought for himself at some point after he turned everybody in.
Yes, dude.
Thalbor tries to steady it on the edge, like on the actual, like I guess, car
Yeah,
door.
so
of this
yeah.
thing.
One thing I forgot to describe about this platform is the
I'm
corners.
imagining like a Smash Bros stage.
Kind of.
Rigged
The
onto
corners
a
all
puzzle.
have a little rail where you can grab onto, but the vast majority of each side does not. It's just these little
Okay.
corners that have
Yeah.
little
So,
rails.
If this is the rail, this is Thalbor's wrist.
Yeah.
To try.
You're huddled in the corner just
So for one of these, whichever of these droids is closest.
Yeah.
So what am I rolling here? I see my wrist blaster here.
So it'll be a D20 plus your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Just take him out, you goddamn Ithorian!
I'm trying. God damn it!
Stop thinking about it, just fucking do it!
That was surprisingly profound.
season 2 is
No.
lit.
There ain't obviously for people watching. There ain't no proficiency modifier with Thalbor in combat. Proficiency, get the fuck out of here. Ain't proficient out of you people. What are you talking about?
I think you are proficient with the weapon, though.
How would I know that? I don't because I don't. I just
Let's just say, for the sake of this session, that you are. I'll make a note to check that before the next one. But
sure
for the
'Cause I
sake of
know
just moving this one, we'll say
Dex is
you're
-1 because I'm a big ass. Fucking
Yeah, so it'll just be a
hammerhead.
+2 modifier then to whatever you roll.
All right, so let's roll this. So that's a 13. Well, no, it's a 12. It's a 12. 13 -1. 12.
Well, your proficiency is a +3, but because it's a -1, it becomes just a +2 modifier from your dex.
Okay, so I rolled a 13.
Okay, so
That's the
13
actual-
plus
yeah,
2,
so
so
plus 2,
15 total.
yeah.
Okay, 15 just hits. So go
So,
ahead.
wait, so
and-
you combine the base stat with the math of whatever the
yeah,
proficiency.
it's
number
so
would be.
it's whatever
Okay.
you roll on the D20 plus your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, cool. So assuming proficiency, 15 total, just hits. Damage
So-
on this thing, since it's not much of a weapon really at all, is a D4 of energy damage.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
All right, D4. It's a 3.
Okay, you managed to land a solid hit and do some damage to one of these B1s as it sort of staggers backward and starts trying to take aim again.
How
many are left?
Alrighty.
Many are left. 4D.
Next up, it's one of the B1's turn. Actually, it's both the B1's turns. First one, it's going to be a 17 to hit 40. What's your armor class, 40?
I didn't get to go.
You're up next.
Oh, okay.
Jerry, what's your armor class?
You're muted, homie.
Sorry, 16.
Okay, so that'll hit. So let's go ahead and roll this damage. Okay, 40, you're going to take 7 points of energy damage as one of the B1s lands a solid shot. Just sort of hits some of your armor plating. Not too bad. You don't have to like recoil or anything, but it hurts. But at the same time, you've been shot before.
Yeah.
So
-7, how much again?
7 points of energy damage. So your HP goes down by 7. Next up is Zuso.
All right, here we go. So I want to try to take out an engine. Like my mechanics knows that if I throw a wrench into literally try to throw a wrench into one of the engines to try to take one of these freaking things down. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. Or
okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a d20. Add your dexterity modifier to it.
It's a 1. What's my dexterity modifier?
You get him. Roll a 1. It ain't gonna matter. You throw this wrench and it hits Lonnie in the back of the head.
Who did that? Saban!
Got it. Don't worry about it.
It's on the course. He like points with his lightsaber, this time actually threateningly.
It wasn't Misa. It wasn't Misa.
I know.
So,
So
Zuso, is there anything you'd
It
like
was
to
an
do with your
accident.
bonus action, or
What,
is
a
there
bonus
anything-
action? I get a bonus action. I'm gonna yell to Lonnie to bypass power from the console to his engines.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll work.
Okay. So Lonnie,
Some of his console power.
anytime in the next 10 minutes, you will have the opportunity to add an additional die to when you roll for your piloting stuff. So
shut the fuck up. Let's race.
Now,
already. Next up is Fabian.
can I use telekinesis to grab one of the battle droids, probably the one further back, and then pull it into the other one?
Yeah.
Like,
So
humanoid proportion.
so if you try and throw one into the other, they'll have to make a saving throw. If they fail, then they will take a D4 of kinetic damage.
Okay.
I will say, alternatively, if you wanted, you could just throw one of them off the racer. You would just be able to do that if they fail their strength saving throw.
So, if I knock them into each other, okay, I'll just try to force push one off the thing. Then.
Yeah, because if you try and knock them into each other, they have 2 chances to make saving throws. To
Okay.
not
I'll just try to force push one off.
Okay, let me make the deck save for it. That is going to be a 12. Let me see what your force save DC is.
This bowl of D's is great.
A Lamau.
These what, Dan?
These nuts.
Fabian, did you get them yet?
It's a DC of 13. Okay, so one of them fails. So you take the one that hasn't been shot and you reach your hand out and you see it just goes whoa flying back.
Good job,
And is
Fabian.
quickly dismantled as it tumbles backward. You actually knock it into another pod that's off in a fight in the distance.
Can I ask a gameplay question just
Yes,
about
please.
in terms of the logic of the racing, how is eliminating crew members affecting this pilot?
It doesn't. It is just a rule of the race that if your whole crew is eliminated, you are eliminated from the race.
Okay, but his losing crew is not like giving him disadvantage, or in terms of mapping,
No,
it's
no,
not
it's not
making him
affecting
like
his
swervy
piloting
or
at all.
anything. Okay, all right. He's not like, oh fuck, he's not doing that or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not
pretty
even
steady.
concerned with what we're doing, basically.
Well, because this whole round of combat takes place within about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have time to. He gets a turn at the start of the round, and so
Yeah.
he doesn't have time to really react in the meantime, as this is all kind of happening at the same time.
Cool.
Okay. Next up, we are
See
back
if I
up
have
to
any bonus
Lonnie.
Oh wait, real quick. As the B1 goes fucking airborne, Babin, not smarmy or being a dick, but just kind of cheekily looks over at Thalbor and shrugs and goes, "Trust in the Force."
If the Force was actually working for us, we wouldn't be in this situation. Push more, push faster, harder, more of them. Do more.
Faster, more intense.
Misa loves my boyos.
Okay.
Love you too, buddy.
I love you too.
Lonnie, you see that this crew is down to its last battle droid.
Woo!
Do you want to focus on shields or engines?
Let's get rid of them.
The engines?
No. So
Okay, so you're gonna focus on engines, but you're gonna try and stay within
yes,
range. To keep taking out their
yes.
crew. Got it.
I'll do it. No.
That's a 21. Yeah, you. You see, he actually starts to kind of swerve away, and you actually cut him off at first and loop back around to the other side and start kind of pushing him toward a wall. So you. Back to the start of the round. Let me actually roll for him real quick.
Listen to that Rimnicor purr.
It's
Yeah, you're
screaming.
kind of pinned
It
against
is
the wall.
screaming
here.
for help.
40, you're up.
Okay, there's how many battle droids are left?
There's just one.
There's one, and he already got shot.
Okay.
Those are real
For my
tender.
first action, can I take both my pistols and fire at this one droid?
Yeah, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Get back to that thing here.
Can you make more
11 plus 8.
pod racing? guys?
19.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage for your pistol.
Now
The first shot's
4D.
probably enough to kill it, but
4D.
5. Oh, what's my modifier for that?
plus your dex modifier, which will be 5.
Oh, right.
4D.
So 5 plus 10.
Okay, you take this shot and you again headshot this battle droid. It goes down, and you see that this other pod racer, as soon as you kill the last droid, just dead halts, and the override takes over because he's been eliminated. And so Lonnie, you zoom right past this guy, continue along the course. First bit of the lap goes by without any more issue. 40, I will like to say, if you want, as your bonus action, you can do your self-repairing to spend a hit die to heal up that injury you got.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
Okay, that's a 9. I have a
Okay, you
modifier
heal
on that.
9 hit points, which I think brings you back up to maximum.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
Good,
yeah, buddy.
good. He's good.
That was easy.
you can say that again, 40. I love you, brother. I
That was
love you.
easy.
Say that again.
4D, you
That
always-
was easy.
Say it again.
That was
for me,
easy.
4D. Say
That
it
was
again
easy.
for me.
That was
Say it
easy.
again for me,
That
4D.
was easy.
One more time.
That was
David
easy.
Martell.
I love you too.
One more time.
That was
David
easy.
Martell,
One
who
more
nearly died in
time.
Order 66, watched the guy he fell in love with get murdered, became an Inquisitor, and lived through all this shit. This is the most traumatizing experience he's ever had. Listening to Lonnie go, say it again, 4D, is like his version of the Willy Wonka, and we're turning, and we're turning. Like that is what he's experiencing right
One
now.
more time.
Ugh.
One more time.
Okay.
Oh, God.
That was easy.
So, Lonnie, as you begin the second lap, you take the same path as before, same loop-de-loop. Go ahead. I'm going to make a piloting check for you. All right, bud?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. 26 again.
You can say
You have
that
rolled
again.
so well tonight.
You can say that again.
You are
That was easy.
in the lead at the moment.
Oh, thank God.
We're in
Thank
the
God.
big time, boys. We're in the big time in the Rhypnocore engine.
How many-
Oh,
How many
baby.
laps? How many laps are there? Does anyone
And
know?
you see
3.
another racer that is
Oh,
coming off of another higher track.
What the
Comes
hell?
swooping downward, actually goes over your pod for a second and lands right in front. Let's go ahead. We're going to keep the same initiative as before.
Oh shit.
Lonnie, I'm going to make another piloting check for you to see if you can get away from these people their platform is currently right in front of you, so they've actually got a good shot at
Oh
you.
my god. Oh my god.
What's the makeup
Guys.
of this crew? Which crew is this?
Triffians.
This crew is actually 4 humans, all equipped with jetpacks.
What?
They fly now.
they fly.
And Lonnie, you son of a
was
bitch,
easy.
you rolled a natural 20. And so as soon as you see them get into this position, you whip your pod around so that your platform is right up against theirs, and you engage reverse thrusters. So you are driving in reverse to keep up with this pod as the two platforms are side by side.
Why is
Fast
this
and the
entire
Furious
group of
Tatooine
characters
drift.
idiot savants? Like, this
Okay,
is-
so 2 of these guys are up first.
2 of them are up first.
Yeah. One of them's gonna take a shot at Fabian, the other's gonna take a shot at Thalbor.
Oh man.
Okay, that's a 18 and a 14. Both of those hit.
Let me see here. Let me see if I can.
Fabian, you're going to take 7 points of energy damage as one of them managed to nick you with a blaster a little bit. And Thalbor is going to take 9 points of energy damage as one of them scores a hit on his knee.
Or of protection.
Okay, in that case, Fabian, you see this bolt coming for Thalbor, and you have to really strain to get your lightsaber in front to block it. And so the fatigue it takes you to make this Hail Mary block,
Yeah.
that's the justification for the damage you took. So you're
Okay.
going to take that. What did I say it was? 9 points of damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to take that as well.
God.
Thalbor, you don't take any damage from that, actually. As
Oh, thank
Fabian
God.
last minute
Guys.
swoops in to block that blaster.
Guys.
bolt.
Okay.
I thought they got me. They didn't get me. I'm good.
40, you're up.
I was gonna say 40 just looks at you. You can't see what 40's. He has no facial expressions except for the smiley face. But he looks at Fabian and he looks at Thalbor and he looks at Fabian again and he looks at Thalbor again, and they could just tell that he's just happy that they're helping each other.
Oh. 4D,
Um,
4D, you were always my favorite member of the crew. Now, please.
So
You can say
Take
that again.
Oh God, just kill them, please. I'm gonna throw up again.
you got it, friend. Okay,
Thank you.
so 4D. So okay, we're right up against their platform, right?
Yeah.
So they're within arm's reach.
Is
I
the
would say
distance
so, yeah.
is the distance walkable?
Actually, yeah.
Like, could you take a step off of our
Could-
pod onto theirs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So can Can 4D reach out and grab two of these humans by the skull and try to toss them off the platform on both sides with such force that they hit the ground before they can turn on their jetpacks?
I would say that you can probably do that with one of them, probably not both of them.
Okay. All right. I grab both sides of the head. I grab both ears of this dude and just like fling him off to the side.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check for me to see if you can do that. And I'm going to make a dexterity saving throw to see if he can resist this.
God damn it. The fucking. Okay. So which one is my strength one? Because none of the, I guess that was in another color. So it didn't print off on my sheet.
Oh, your strength modifier is a +3.
It's +3. Okay, so it's a D20 +3.
Yep.
That's an 11.
Let me.
Oh, come on.
You can say that again.
Okay, so you see this guy with the jetpack, and you grab him with both hands by the head, and you throw him to the side, and he tumbles over the side. His jetpack sort of sputters off and flies off into the distance as you have thrown one of them overboard. Are you going to try and stay on their pod, or are you going to try and move back onto yours?
Oh, I didn't know I moved back onto their pod. I'm going to move back onto mine.
Okay. Cool.
And that, as he sputters off, of course, as 40 is doing this, throwing this man by his ears, he says, "Sorry."
See, because my out of character concern for all of us is that anything cool we do on their platform, if incorrectly timed, even if good, could result in you getting stuck on the now not moving platform. Because let's say Fabian ran over there and was just like did like a flourish combo and killed 3 dudes. That pod stops.
Yep.
So
but you
then,
still got to
that's
the end of
part
your
of it.
turn to get back on.
That's part of it.
yeah.
He doesn't get killed. Remember, it's only when the people die that the pod actually stops. So Fabian could get stuck somewhere, and we have to get him later.
Okay. Next up is going to be Thalbor.
All right, so we're looking now at 3 jetpack users. Okay. How many feet would you say they are away from where I am?
I would say you're still kind of huddled near that corner where they're actually going to be pretty close. So I would say they're all within about 20 feet of you.
They're all within 20 feet.
Yeah. There's one that's a little closer up, probably about 5 to 10 feet, and the other ones are probably about 20.
Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, I was considering Sonic Screaming, but I've only got it's a 15-foot cone, so it would really only get one based on that information. So it's not,
unless you move up,
unless I walk, yeah.
But then you'd be in melee range of the closest one.
Right. Now, is anyone in front of me? I would need to. I don't want to hit anyone that I am. Also, wouldn't that technically hit Lonnie? Or is the
no? Because Lonnie is
he's driving
on
back
the other side because he's driving in reverse.
Right. Crazy bastard. All right.
He rolled a nat 20. This son of a bitch.
Thalbor stands up. There's like a little bit of puke, like a little spittle. Like he's like, okay, all right. I need everybody to stand back for just 1 second. Oh God, this is gonna hurt so bad. And Thalbor moves up, I guess, to account for that 5 feet. That way they're all within this cone.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be the next tier of this power since it tiers up at 5th level. So let me do this Sonic Scream straight out at this group of 3.
Okay. Let me double check the authority and Scream, see what all I need to do for these guys as a result.
You want me to read it to you?
Give me a second. I read better just reading it instead of listening.
Sure.
Sonic Scream, 15-foot cone. Okay, they need to each make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and roll your 46 damage for that. As you do, and they see you're gearing up for it, two of them kind of start to jetpack up to kind of get out of the way, so they're only going to take half damage, but the one right in front of you is going to take the full force of it.
There you go.
4
Get 'em!
D6. And am I adding bonuses or anything to this? Is it
Nope, just straight 4d6.
Fuck them up. Fuck them up.
So once you fail that, because it's okay. DC 8 plus your proficiency plus your constant. All right, so if it just works, it works. All right, cool. Roll. So, do you want the totals or the individuals?
Just the total of all of them added up.
Okay. That's hold on, no 4. God damn it, 17 total.
Okay, so as you do your Sonic Scream, and the guy who's like right up next to you, you literally blow him back off of the pod, and he goes falling off.
Oh!
The other two that have started to sort of ascend in their jetpacks get blown back a bit and are a bit rattled, but they're still okay.
I got one. That really hurts.
Good job,
Okay. So now it is the other two jet troopers' turns. One of them is going to take a shot at Thawbor. The other one's going to take a shot at Lonnie.
Oh, shit!
One at Thawbor misses because he rolled a 3.
Oh, God, someone get him!
The one for Lonnie is a 16, so that hits.
My fucking shoulder! God damn it! Fuck! God fucking damn it!
So Lonnie,
Man
I
driving
could use
backwards
Aura
is surprised that he got hit in the
I
back.
got one too.
so Lonnie has 30 hit points total, but now he's down to 22 as this shot hits him in the back of the shoulder. And you see his arm starting to shake a little bit more as he's driving this pod, but he's still making it.
4D!
Next up is going to be Zuso York.
All right. So how far away would you say that these guys are?
They're still about 20 feet from you.
Okay, good. So I want to cast Destroy Tech on their backpack, on the one that shot.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
On their
I wanna-
jetpack.
yeah, on their jetpack.
Let me take a look at Destroy Tech real quick.
Yeah, it's a level 3, instantaneous. It's about 120 feet range.
Yeah.
Yep, and it's a 1 action casting period.
Oh!
Okay.
Wow, that's a
Go
lot.
ahead.
I was not expecting that.
This
Come
bitch
on,
Go
dropped
ahead
a
and roll a
ball out of the
d20
sky.
and add 8 to it, because that'll be your intelligence plus your proficiency.
Come on,
Come on, baby daddy. needs
You'll be able to
carrot
hit one
juice.
of them with this.
13.
13. 13 misses, unfortunately.
No!
Damn gun
As you
Wait, with
sort of level your. Well, wait, was 13 what you rolled on the d20, or was it 13 after you added that?
20. And what's the modifier?
It's +8.
Oh, +8. Yeah, so it's 13 + 8.
Okay, in that case, yeah, it does hit. So you,
Yeah!
Zuso,
Wait, I
like-
rolled a 13.
That
That's
was
I
easy.
can
okay,
take a
sorry.
picture of it. I'm sorry.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
So you lift up your sort of cybernetic hand and you lower the wrist, and a little cannon pops up that shoots a little ion blast. So Zuso, you're gonna take the D8 and you're gonna roll that 4 times, adding it up each time, and tell me what you get overall.
Hold on, let me find the D8 here.
Thalbor kind of looks at Fabian with a face that says, "When the fuck did he learn how to do that?"
Fabian, who has not
Alright.
left Zuzo's side in
Here's
6
the
months,
D8.
is equally terrified.
Is
The
that a
D8
D8?
is it. Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
I couldn't tell if it was a D10 or a D8.
Let's
I
compare.
just know it's the largest number on this. So
It's the one with 8 sides.
Yeah. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Come on. A 4.
Okay, so you're gonna roll it 4 times total,
Okay.
and we'll add
A 4. And
that. 8.
a 4. Holy shit. And then a 4. 4 fours. Wow.
Okay, so that's going to be
Yo,
12 total.
That's the Davy Jones liar's dice roll.
I'm swear to God. I swear to God, dude. I
Alden and I are so in sync. That was literally what both of us thought of as soon as you said that.
I swear to God, dude, that was 4 fours, and you heard it on the
So,
microphone.
Zuso, you level this cannon at this guy on the jetpack, aiming straight for the pack, and you boom blast that, and you see the jetpack stops, and he falls head first into the path of the pod racer, which subsequently hits him, and you just see scraps of his armor fly past all of you.
Yeah.
As there's one of these guys left. Fabian, you're up.
All right. Okay. The anxiety attack is starting to pass.
I have a power I'm saving in the event we need to do a Wookiee rescue.
Oh God, I forgot about
We're not doing that.
Kiss my ass. I would like to use improved saber throw.
Okay.
Here we go.
Go ahead and make your lightsaber attack then.
How's a nat 20?
Man, this Force Unleashed ass. This is
Okay.
he switches to backwards grip. I can see it in Jared's head.
Oh yeah.
it.
So go ahead.
For a better throwing angle, he goes into the reverse grip and
Go ahead and roll 4d8 for damage.
Okay. Well, that was a 1. That was a 5. That was an 8. That was a 4.
Okay, 18 total. So you throw this crimson blade and it pierces right through his chest. And as he begins to fall deceased, you pull it back. It lands in your hand as the pod racer in front of you stops.
Yeah.
Lonnie, I need you to make another piloting check as the racer directly in your path has stopped and you are about to impact. So,
Oh God.
that is
You
going
can
to
say
be
that
a
again.
14, but he's going to go ahead and use the inspiration thing that Zuso gave him
Say that again.
to make that a 17. So, Lonnie, you're as the racer in front of you grinds to a halt. The two platforms collide, and your pod begins to flip over his. And you correct just barely in time to land right side up. And everyone just barely holding on is still going forward.
We're in this bitch, 40. You can say it again.
That was easy.
Thank you, 40. One more lap to go, boys.
Faven kind of takes a knee and holds on to his little corner rail. Holy fuck. Bob,
So-
are you okay?
Passed out.
I'm trying
Hit by the boots.
I want to answer you, but I think I blacked out.
He'd
I kill
rather be in the office right now.
Okay.
So, Lonnie, you begin the third lap. Left, center, or right?
Right.
You decide to go a different approach this time.
Oh
You see, you've this actually leads to a more elevated section where you assume the last guy kind of came up on. So you're staying close. I'm gonna roll for you. That's another nat 20, baby.
Let's fucking go!
So you see someone going the center path, beginning to kind of catch up, but you do the exact same thing the last guy did, and you land your pod right in front of the Trandoshan pod racer. And
Okay,
you
so
guys, at the start of this round of combat, all have a clear line on the pilot of this pod racer.
okay.
40,
Let's
you're
talk-
up.
Wait, real quick. Let's talk game here for a second. I
Am I-
think if we want to
Yeah.
try to rescue these Wookiees, our best play is going to be to execute the Trandoshans on the platform and then eliminate the pilot. That way, the Wookiees aren't stranded with these crazy Trandoshans.
Kill them
I
all.
have Malaysia, which is basically, if it succeeds as a power, going to instantaneously render this guy a drunk driver. So if we are able to incapacitate this pilot, he'll be easy to take out. He'll be out cold. Those Wookiees get out scot-free. That's just my suggestion. I don't want to abandon the Wookiees with the Trandoshan.
Kill them all.
Mike, Are we? I mean, I guess we're out of character because there's no way we can have a fucking conversation during this.
Yeah.
But like, my concern is, if we render this guy effectively an inebriated pilot, could he crash and kill these Wookiees? Is my first concern. My second concern is if we take out Trandoshan, and then him. If we take him out in any way, does the thing just stop and we zoom past and the Wookiees are there, just stranded on this track for God knows who works here to just immediately pick them up? Like, what I would think is kill Trandoshan. Pods will still be going because that's not a crew elimination. And then talk it out while moving.
Okay, we can do that.
Are we still wanting me to jump across?
Well, that's up to you as it's now your
Talk
turn,
them out.
40.
What is it? Well, I mean, I guess we got to take those
So,
guys.
so the
out first.
pilot's a Trandoshan and 2 crew members.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God.
So 40, you're up
Okay.
first as you have a very clear line of sight on the pilot, but you could also probably hit one of the two behind him on the platform.
Okay. Can I? Okay. Yeah. I'll take my incinerator rifle out and I take aim at one of the Trandoshan crew members.
The platform gentleman or the pirate? The pilot.
The platform gentleman.
Okay. Go ahead and make your first attack roll.
Kill them all.
It's 13.
13 does not hit, unfortunately. Go ahead and make your second.
Kill them all.
Okay. It's a D20 again.
Yep.
Oh, God damn it.
Not all Wookiees are good Wookiees.
10.
Okay. So as you are trying to take aim at these Trandoshans, they see your sniper and they get behind the Wookiees. And so you sort of hesitate. You can't get a clear shot, so you just don't take the shot.
Damn it.
Kill
the fucking Wookiees.
Next up is going to be Thawbor.
Can we visually see now? We know they have shock prods, but are these Wookiees in any way wearing any type of collars or restraints or anything that indicates?
Make a perception check.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
Can that be a group perception check or just Thawbor?
Just Thawbor because it's his turn right now.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
So perception. I got a +2 on that. Let's see. All right, 12.
Can't really. You don't see any collars. You don't see any sort of visible restraints on them. But you do see that the Wookiees look scared.
Okay, it's time.
Okay. So.
Oh God. Oh jeez. Oh, I think I'm having a panic attack again. Oh God. Okay. Focus, Thawbor. All right.
So are they both hiding behind a Wookiee each?
Yes.
Is that what's going on?
Well, there ain't no way
You
I'm
could still
getting.
potentially get a shot at them, but they were mostly ducking from where 40 was trying to shoot at them.
Just kill the Wookiee.
Okay.
Or the pilot. The pilot is still an option to attack as well.
Just kill the
Yeah.
Wookiee.
But then, well, does killing the pilot equal an
Eliminating
elimination?
him? Yes.
So the thing would just stop, or would it crash?
It would probably just crash.
It would
Kill
crash, and then that
the
works.
pilot. We're wasting our time. We can win this.
We're already in the lead.
Wait a
Oh, you
second.
know how quick that can fucking change, idiot. Jedi
Wait.
scumbag.
Wait a second. Hold on.
That is not nice.
Thalbor opens up
Say
his
that
suit-
again.
Thalbor opens up his suit
That is
jacket
not
po-
nice.
and pulls the suit jacket pocket and says, "Are you awake?" And Kimmy pops out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "I didn't want you to have to come out during this. It's a really chaotic situation right now, but I really need some type of angle analysis, something. And you can fly, and I can't." And so the new and improved Kimmy, who has her own mini little character sheet.
Yep. I will say it'll be your action to do this.
Sure. It's my action to take her out,
Yeah.
but then she also does something, right?
Yeah. Then
Does
it'll
she have
be
to
her
roll? You have to
turn
roll initiative for her to get her in the
We'll
order?
just say she just goes after you.
She just comes after me. Okay. And so what Kimmy has here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hold on.
This is so fun.
I'm so stressed out right now. I fucking
What
hate
a
every
great welcome back.
I hate every minute of this. In the best way. All right, so
Kill the pilot.
Kimmy is going to initiate her ranged shock shot that she has now that she's a little bit bigger and a little bit upgraded in these
Since
6 months.
Zuso upgraded her after fixing
Yeah,
her.
Kimmy's got now a taser that she can fire at long distance. And so she's going to try to hit whichever Trandoshan is slightly closer.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and make your attack roll with that.
That's my Kimmy.
And so Kimmy's... does she have... I'm trying to figure out her...
Well, she has her own stats, correct?
Yeah, I'm looking at her stats here.
So
it
it'll
would
just
what,
be
her
a dex plus a proficiency. So
So dex plus 3?
yes.
Okay.
Whatever the dex modifier, of course.
Yeah, so her dex modifier is dex plus 1 and then plus 3. So really plus 4. All right, so she rolled a 16 plus 3, 19.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage for it.
All right, and then damage on this little shock prod here. So it says lightning damage equal to shock prod damage. Where's that shock prod damage? Laser cutter, droid weaponry. Okay. Your tracker droid shock prod deals 1 lightning damage on a hit. And so with this range. Okay. So it's basically hitting it with 1 lightning no matter what. It doesn't look like it changes.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Shock arm droid customization. I think it's 1d6 lightning damage.
Is that what it is? Okay.
That's what it looks like it says based on a quick search, but I could be looking at the wrong thing, but whatever. We'll just go with it. Just say 1d6.
All right, cool. 1d6 lightning. Yeah, it's a 5.
Okay. So it hits one of these Trandoshans who begins to hiss as it has been shot, in spite of it hiding from the Wookiee.
Dan is triggered.
No, Dan is horny.
I am happy.
Well, speaking of
Good
horny,
hit.
happy Dan, you're up, buddy.
Okay. Okay.
Zuso, just fucking kill the pilot. Why
So-
are you so worried about the damn Wookiees?
I pull out my blaster, but I also reveal my weapon integration, which is another blaster in my forearm.
Mm-hmm.
And I aim and take fire at the other Trandoshan.
At the pilot or the ones on
The
the platform?
pilot. I'm going for the pilot.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll, buddy.
All right, that's a D20, right?
Do it.
It's a D20 plus
do it.
your dex modifier plus your proficiency.
Oh God.
Do it. Do it. You've got to do it. Don't.
Fuck. 4, which is a +3, and my what? My initiative?
Your proficiency.
Oh, that's +3.
Okay, so 10.
Yeah, it's a 10.
10 does not hit, unfortunately.
Son of a bitch.
As you take aim, he actually swerves just slightly so that your blaster bolt goes right by his neck and singes his seat behind him.
Why am I rolling 4s?
It'd just be like that sometimes. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it for my turn. Can I do it? Oh yeah, I could do the.
You
bonus
can
thing.
give someone that sort of inspiration if you want with your bonus action.
Oh yeah.
Inspire the next generation, Jen.
I can do a Kolto cloud.
Is that one of your tech powers?
That's a tech. It's a tech bonus action, level 3. Within 60 feet, it's instantaneous. You expel a Kolto up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range.
I think
within
everyone's
hit
already
points.
at full hit points right now, though.
Oh,
so.
son of a bitch! All right, well,
I
that's.
mean,
all
I'm a little tender, but I'll be okay.
Oh yeah,
It's not worth it though. It's not worth doing a mass heal just for me.
I wanted to do a weapon enhancement on Fabian's lightsaber, but I'm going to save that for another time.
Okay. Next up is going to be 2 of the Trandoshans.
They're gonna kill one of y'all. They're gonna kill
They're
one of
using
y'all.
the
Two of the
Wookiees
dead
as
men
cover
walking.
and now taking shots at you guys. So first one's going to take a shot.
I suck.
One of them's going to take a shot at Zuso. Another one's going to take a shot at 40.
Shit.
That's going to be a 17
Oh, no.
to hit Zuso and a 18 to hit 40.
Can I use my fucking can I use my quick release stimulant?
Let me see what that does real quick, and I can tell you.
It says when you are dealt damage by an attack while you have at least one side. Yeah.
Let me. Is that one of your biotech things?
That was one of my biotech third
Okay.
level.
Yeah, you can reduce the damage you take. Okay. So go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
Is that the one that's yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, here we go. Come on. I got a 70.
Okay, so that'll be a 7
Seven.
plus your. What's your Constitution modifier?
Constitution modifier. +6 saving throw. No, +3. And then I've got +6 on saving throw.
Okay, so that'll be. Okay, so as you get shot, you very quickly extend a syringe finger, inject it right where you got shot, and you see the wound starts to heal. And not only that, it fills you with adrenaline. So not only do you not take damage, you actually gain 4 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
40, however, is going to take 10 points of damage as one of these Trandoshans lands a shot right on the head of 40.
Drop the nut.
Next up is going to be Fabian.
Let's go, Fabian.
Am I in range of getting onto this pod?
Let me.
Just fucking kill.
I
the
will
pilot.
say if you use your force jump, you would be able to jump on there. Otherwise, I would require you to make an athletics or acrobatics check to try and run across it.
Where is my? I'll do an acro check.
Okay. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Nat 20.
Faven, this has been a stressful situation. It has its highs and lows, but you see an opportunity here, and you feel compelled to save these Wookiees. And you
Don't do it.
take a leap of faith and jump from the platform and do like a Mario jump off this Trandoshan pilot's head and land square on the platform, like superhero landing, and you lightsaber extended. Still got your action and your bonus action.
So
That
you're
was,
right.
that was cool. It was cool.
That was very cool.
You can say that again.
That was very cool.
So you're right. Fabian does feel very compelled to rescue these Wookiees. In fact,
Don't do it.
he is incensed by watching these Wookiees be taken advantage of,
Oh my
treated
god.
like
I know what
property,
you're about to
and
do.
backed into a fucking corner and used by soulless opportunists like these slaving pieces of shit.
Opportunist.
So Fabian
Transoceans.
is going to use his new feat called Cycle of Hate to
Okay.
fucking massacre these Trandoshans at close range,
Excluding the pilot, right?
excluding the pilot for
Okay.
now.
So before you use Cycle of Hate, you can still use your normal attack actions first. So
Cool. Then
You get two
I
attack-
would like to use Saber Assault on the first one.
okay, let me. We're using all the cool stuff today. Saber assault. Do. Okay, so you'll spend a force point to do that.
Yes, I will.
And then go ahead and make your.
This is business. This is on business and principle at this point.
Yes. So go ahead and make your first attack.
So D20.
Yep. D20 plus your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So I believe for you it's +7.
In total.
Yes.
Okay, so I rolled a 14.
14 plus 7, 21. That hits the Trandoshan. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll damage. And do you want to use a force empowered strike?
How many of those can I use, or do I have like unlimited of that?
So for your force empowered strikes, whenever you hit with one of your attacks, you can expend force points to deal damage to the target. The additional damage is a D8 for each point spent this way, which I believe you can spend. Let me see before I tell you how many.
12
you can
force
spend.
points I have on my sheet.
Right, but there's a limit to how many you can spend per attack. I believe it's 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm rolling a D8, you said?
Well, for your lightsaber damage, just flat out, it's a D8 to start with. But if you want to use a force empowered strike, for each force point you spend, you add an extra D8.
Okay, I'll spend a force point.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 2D8.
4, 2.
Okay, so 6 plus your dex modifier. So the first one's going to take 10 damage. And then you've got your second attack.
So roll the D20 again.
Yep.
14 plus 7. So
Yeah, that hits again. Go ahead and roll your damage. And you want to spend more force points for another force empowered strike?
I'll do one more. Yeah. So I rolled a 7.
Okay, so go ahead and roll another D8
How many
as well.
force points have you got?
5. I have 12, but I rolled a 5, so 7 and a 5.
Nice.
Okay, so
All right.
12 plus 4 is going to be 12 plus 4. Good lord. 16. Okay, so you strike down the first of these two Trandoshans. Now,
And I can use Cycle of Hate to fuck up the other guy now?
yes, you can.
Okay, I'm sending this motherfucker right to hell.
Alrighty, go ahead and make your extra attack.
Let's go. Let's go.
13
Why?
plus 7.
Hits,
20.
go ahead and roll damage. Do you want a force empowered strike?
Fuck yeah. I mean, it's
How
the
many?
end of this battle, so I'll do 1.
Just one? Coward. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and roll your 2d8.
7, 6.
Okay, so 13 plus 4 is going to be 17 damage total. Nice.
Fabe and Misa boyo.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me because you did this as you feel the dark side temptation creeping in.
Okay, which one do I use for that?
It's a d20.
Oh, it is a D20. Okay.
And then next to your wisdom stat, you should see saving throws.
There is the slightest little bit of Anakin's dark deeds that surges.
Yeah.
Surges.
Eli,
music.
take notes because you're making theme music. 18.
Okay.
18
So
flat.
you successfully managed to stave off those emotions from the dark side and keep this to
Like a righteous.
exactly
Like
a
a
righteous fury rather than a
It wasn't just the pilot, but the defenders too.
revenge fury. So the next time you use Cycle of Hate, however, the DC has gone up.
Okay.
So we'll just make note of that.
How is the Trandoshan that I didn't carve to pieces looking?
He's looking pretty hurt as you landed a good solid slash across him. Next up is going to be the Wookiees.
Wait, can I do anything else on my turn to try to tell the Wookiees I'm here to help them?
I think you just showing up to
I think
attack
they
these
know.
Trandoshan.
Jared.
I think it's
understand
yeah, like
what's happening.
Actions speak
Wookiees are
louder
smart,
than
so
words.
it's like
Okay.
Wookiees are
Because
smart.
you
They
had
have
to
a
go
warrior
past the
culture.
Wookiees to get to the Trandoshan.
Yeah, like every single thing that's happened has been explicitly around them, so I'm just hoping that they got it.
Good point. Good point. I want to make sure it's explicit, but good point. Good point. Good point.
Okay. So you see these Wookiees, they both look at each other. They look back to Faben.
Try killing him.
They take a step forward.
Please try killing him.
And one of them takes a wide swing at the Trandoshan with his
Oh,
Fuck
damn
yeah!
The first
Fuck
one,
yeah!
the second
That
one
is
lands
liberation!
a hit that actually like begins to slice into this Trandoshan. He's looking really badly hurt right about now. Barely any hit points left. Okay, Lonnie. What's your game plan here?
As long as they stop that pod, we're in the last few seconds.
So are you going to try and stay like right in front of this speeder so that way Faben still has a chance to get back on? Or are you going to focus on speed and just make a beeline for the finish?
I'm going to get to the left of it and hopefully, well, I can just speed to finish without Faben.
If you want, you can.
Leave his ass behind. Fuck him.
Hold up.
I'm gonna make that roll for
He
you,
had
buddy.
to go play the hero. It's like he read up on Joseph Campbell for once.
I read Hero of 1,000 Faces, dude.
I do not approve.
Leave him. Leave in his
Okay.
ass.
So Lonnie, you did only roll an 11 for that check as you begin to sort of speed forward to leave him
The
behind.
dice are chastising your lack of fucking integrity.
Thank
The
God.
Trandoshan is getting desperate and thrusts all of his power to his engines, and he is starting to kind of catch up with you. Your speeder, your pod racer is about here, his is about here. So the platform is pretty even with the pilot again.
Okay.
So next up is going to be 40.
Let's go 40.
Okay.
Come on, 40.
So
Do you have a clear shot of the Trandoshan now?
Yes.
all the so there's still one Trandoshan.
So
Oh,
There's
there's
the
not the
pilot
pilot.
and there's the one on the platform who's really badly hurt.
The super fucked up one, yeah.
Okay. 40 is going to level his incinerator rifle at that Trandoshan. And as he's doing this, he yells to the Wookiees, we will help you soon, friends, and takes a shot.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Get back to those dice. Oh,
Yeah, Thalbor on the ground, like clearly like a few shades like whiter just from all the anxiety. 40, you make that motherfucker regret he ever hatched.
Michael, I sent you.
Well, 16 plus 8 is a 24.
16. There you go.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. I don't think it matters, but
Okay, the damage is 8 plus. How much is that plus again? I'm sorry, 3. Oh no,
a D8 plus
much-
your Dex mod, so a D8 plus 5.
plus 5. That's a 9.
Okay. So as you boom, your incinerator rifle hits him, and he disintegrates as he falls off of the back of this pod racer.
Damn
Good
straight.
job, 40. Good job, buddy.
Sorry,
Don't
So,
I am not sorry.
given the current combat status, I'm going to assume y'all are going to not go after the pilot so that Fabian can get back on the pod racer. Okay.
Yeah.
So rather than going step by step through initiative, Fabian, I'll just say you run back up and jump onto the platform, readjusting your magnetic boots so that you can, make that jump. And as soon as you get onto that platform, you see the Wookiees grab at the pilot, and they both jump off with him, and you see one of them does a neck snap mid-air to kill the Trandoshan.
Oh, rad as fuck. See, I was gonna do. I was like,
be.
I was gonna be like, do the whole come on, but fuck, go ahead.
Same,
You do you,
exactly
babe,
same,
you do
Alden.
you.
So, Lonnie, you are now in the lead. The finish line is in sight.
I see it right there. 40. What was that?
That was easy.
Say it again.
That was easy.
And as you say that, you guys see something rapidly approaching your pod. It's just a glint in the distance. Light reflecting off it. It's something shiny, and it's fast.
Yeah, 40.
And it is
Say it again.
rapidly approaching.
That was easy.
And as it does,
One more time.
something shoots out from this thing. A missile hits the platform,
That was easy.
toppling it forward over the finish line and sending Lonnie flying into his engine. Boom! Which bursts. Thanks for playing, Scott. And you guys are sent tumbling from this platform just as you cross the finish line. And you're all sort of getting your bearings as to what the hell just happened.
Can
Okay.
Thalbor recall Kimmy when he hits the ground?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are we all okay? Because I was gonna say I'll reach out for Thalbor and whoever else I can.
Traumatized.
To,
Lonnie just died.
You guys all sort of landed kind of scattered just past the finish line as what was approaching now lands as you see someone clad head to toe in Mandalorian armor
Holy
wearing
shit.
a tattered cowl
No.
begins to approach.
So he's got Mando armor with a helmet, but he's got a hood over the helmet.
He's got a tattered cowl
Lisa still won,
that's
right?
over the helmet. And he approaches and he pulls his blaster and he aims it right at 4D. Let's go ahead and start back at the top of the initiative with this gentleman. Who's going to take 2 shots at
20.
4D. It's going to be.
Oh wait, you said top of the initiative or re-roll initiative?
It's top of the initiative. I'm keeping the same initiative order.
Oh, I thought you said
No.
re-roll initiative.
No, we're going back to same orders. Yeah. Oh man.
Okay,
Oh,
so
fuck.
that's 2 hits on you, 4D. Okay, 40, you are going to take 28 points of ion damage as he pulls an ion blaster and levels 2 shots as you're trying to get up, and these shots just sort of keep knocking you down.
Can I use the Aura of Protection again?
You're too far away, unfortunately, because you guys landed kind of scattered. You're not within 5 feet. 40, you're up, buddy. He's about 10 feet away from you at the moment.
Okay, 40 takes out his incinerator rifle, or takes out both blaster pistols and levels them. He's wearing Beskar, correct?
Correct.
I guess he aims for the neck.
Okay.
And tries to pop off a shot.
Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
He is wearing a helmet, right?
Yes.
Okay. They are wearing a helmet, whoever. Hold on. Uh, 27.
27 hits. Yeah, go ahead and actually that's a crit for you because of your ability. So I guess now is a good time to pose the question, 40. Do you want to use your, I believe it's your last superiority die, to use your pure sabak ability? Which if you'll roll your superiority die, which we use a d6. On a roll of 4 or higher, you'll deal maximum damage. On a roll of 3 or lower, you'll roll minimum.
Okay. I feel like we're going to need information from this person, so I don't want to like completely decapitate them, but
Can I ask what his remaining HP is? 40? What's your remaining?
My remaining HP right now is 19.
Okay. All right.
So
But 40 also has a bonus action that he can use to heal.
Am I next?
Thorbor's next, and then it's you.
Oh, I am so pissed.
So will if I do that, will this person die?
You don't know. You don't know how much hit points he has.
Okay, that's true.
4D, fuck him up.
Fuck it. Let's fuck this bastard up.
Yes.
Okay, roll a d6 for me. Tell me what you get.
Get him.
I got a 2 plus how much again?
Nothing. So you're going to actually roll minimum damage on this crit, unfortunately.
Okay.
So that this first hit, you just barely hit some of the lining of the Beskar, so it still singes him a little bit. So that'll be 2 plus
I painted a
5, so that'll
face.
be 7 points of damage dealt to him.
I'm
And then you get your second attack. So go right on ahead.
I painted a smiley face on my friend.
Okay, so would I get a bonus action? I can't take another shot at all, right?
You can take another
Oh, no,
shot. That was just your first attack.
Okay. I probably should heal myself though, right? That it's other
You can heal
myself
yourself as a
right?
bonus action. You still just got the additional.
This. Okay, fuck it. Let's take another shot at this. This bad.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see. So that would be back to a d20.
Yep.
It's a 21.
That barely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage for it.
Jesus.
Son of a bitch.
He's wearing Beskar, y'all.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, so it's
ready.
a D8, and that's it, right? So 8.
Fabian, you better be ready.
It's a D8
Oh,
plus
I'm gonna
your Dex
fuck this
mod,
guy
so
up.
plus 5.
Oh, fuck.
You better be ready. You're gonna get that moon
13.
saber, whatever the hell it is.
Okay.
Cycle of hate.
So 40, you very quickly pop off 2 shots into this Mandalorian, I guess, as you get back to your feet and you land both hits. He sort of recoils back a little bit and he's just glaring right back at you. Do you want to go ahead and use your bonus action to heal yourself?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
Okay, it's an 8.
Okay, you'll heal 8 hit points from your self-repair systems. Thawbor, you're up.
All right, game time decision out of character. What do we? I'm trying to decide between 2 maneuvers that I have here. I can use incite to give somebody, probably Fabian, because this Beskar is going to nerf his lightsaber a little
Buff
bit.
the hell out of
More
Faven right
damage. Yeah. Or I can distribute some emergency HP around with an encouraging speech of some kind. But I'm thinking we need Faven in full kill mode here.
I'm ready to buff.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
so
no, let Fabian kill this.
Oh,
kill
I've
this
got.
all right, so I can use one of my superiority die to bolster the resolve of Fabian. I can add this. Fabian would add maneuverability modifier to every damage roll they make until the start of my next turn. So let me roll this d6 here. So in character. So Thor we're off the ground. You know, he knows Kimmy's there. He sees what happened to 4D. Well, go ahead, Michael. Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say you actually don't have to roll for insight because it just adds your maneuver modifier, which I believe for you is going to be your charisma, so a +5. So you don't even have to roll; you're just spending the superiority die.
Oh, I'm just spending it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so some of these are rolls and some of them aren't.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, you're right. It doesn't even say roll. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that charisma +5. All right, so Thalbor is gonna like on like one, maybe like gets up to one, and he can't even stand straight from the fucking crash. Fabian! He's gonna kill 4D! Bring his ass down, or I'll never talk to you again!
Alrighty, is that it for your turn?
Does that count as a bonus or as an action?
I believe that's your. Yeah,
I'm
that's your
unclear
action.
on the status of maneuvers. So some maneuvers are actions, some of them are bonus.
It'll say like insight just says on your turn you can use your action to do that. So
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can use your action and expend. Yeah. I guess there's not much to do. I don't. It doesn't sound like there's any cover. We're in the middle of the finish line or anything. So it's just
exactly
hope. Thalbor
Alrighty.
hopes.
Like Princess
So-
Leia said at the end of Rogue One. Oh,
Hope.
Zuso, you're up, buddy.
Misa not smiling happy what you did to my Palo 4D. So Misa make Saber Lady a Fabian strong. So I'm gonna overclock my body and I'm gonna cast Enhance Weapon
because
Okay.
we are all from sports.
from sports, bro.
So Faven, you see Zuso kind of run up to you and just do the slightest bit of like tinkering, adding like an extra power cell to your lightsaber as you see the blade glowing a little thicker and a little brighter, which I believe is going to add 1 to damage at the very least.
It's
a little
Um,
girth
Plus
to that
1
bad
to
boy.
attack rolls and
Oh.
deals an extra 1d4 damage to chosen type.
So
okay,
he's got the extra
so-
D4 damage and the +5 damage.
yeah.
And
All
then I
right,
don't
I'm
know.
gonna need you guys to walk me through all the buffs you just gave me when I go to kill this son of a bitch.
Okay. Speaking
Yeah.
of which, Faven,
I could
you're
use
up.
up half the cost of the tech power using my hit points or whatever with the overclock.
I'm using Saber Assault again. I will use a force point.
Okay.
I'm curious on a gameplay level. Sorry, Jared. Say your number before I forget.
I rolled an 18 plus whatever I'm supposed to add to it.
I just wanted to know
+1
how
plus the
Beskar is affecting any of his lightsaber.
Beskar really mostly is just impacting his armor class of all things.
Okay, so the game
I'll
is
tell
not
you guys
that
right now, this guy has
specific.
an AC of 20. So
Christ.
Oh wait, Michael. So overclock, it says I can choose to use up half the cost of the tech power using hit points instead of tech points.
okay, so in this case, this isn't actually a tech power, it's actually just one of your engineer abilities. So
Oh,
you actually don't even need to use overclock.
Okay, all right. Cool.
All right, so I rolled an 18. What do I add to that just from me?
It'll be +7 from you, and then +1 from what Zuso just gave you.
Okay,
Mine is to damage, so we worry about that later.
Yeah.
okay.
So
plus
you rolled
1
a
is 17.
26 plus 1, so no, 26, yeah. So
26
that'll hit.
hits.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Do you want to do a
28.
force empowered strike?
Fucking A, right? I want to do a force empowered strike.
How many force points you spending? Up to 3.
3.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your 4d8 for damage.
2,
No.
8, 7, 4.
+5
Plus
from
five.
me.
Yep. +5 from you, +4 from your dex mod. So that's 10,
Kill this
17,
Mando scum.
21, 26, 30 points of damage
Kill this man
from your first attack as you, boom, land a solid strike. You like slice into some of the joints.
I just want to say again, Fabian, I know I'm a stocky guy. Fabian fights like, to draw a comparison, it's more like a Count Dooku or a second sister.
He's
So
Cal
I'm not just
Kestis blaster stance, right? He's got
Yeah,
little.
I'm Cal's blaster. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not wailing on this guy. I am just, like, surgical fucking slashes at this guy. Going
Yep.
for all the not best
Right.
You don't even
scar.
Right
touch
to the
the
joints.
best scar
Right to the joints.
No spark.
as you just get into the joints.
All
You've
precision.
still got your second attack.
Yeah, okay. So,
Fuck him up.
4, 1.
Well, you got to
5.
roll to attack for.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm 12.
Adrenaline is pumping.
As in, you rolled a 12.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, +7, +1, so that'll be +8. That's 20. That just barely hits.
All right.
2,
Fucking best guy.
2, 3, 1. Okay, not as good, but plus
+5.
right?
+5. It's all damage until my next turn.
Okay, so that's 17 damage. So you, again, strike at him again. He's starting to kind of stagger back a little bit. Is that going to be the end of your turn, Fabian?
47 points of
Don't I
damage
get
on
to
this
attack
man.
again? 'Cause I used
Hold
three
on.
force
Let
points?
me. I have to look at Saber Assault actually because you hit his second hit. Go ahead and roll a d6 because he takes extra damage.
5,
+5 because it's every damage roll.
10.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough right about now.
How many points of damage did Jared just deal in one turn?
57, I believe.
Is this bitch a Gendai? Like
Best star.
Well, keep in mind he just spent about half his force points, actually more than half, just to do that.
Christ God.
This whole time, Fabian is like screaming and grunting at this guy. Just stay away from him.
So he did succeed his saving throw, so he doesn't take a level of slowed from Saber Assault. So
Okay.
now it is his turn again. He is going to.
And from the
Don't I get a
steam-
third-
from
don't
the
I get to hit him
steam
the
coming
third
off
time?
of 4D, the smiley face that I made on his face is kind of melting, so he doesn't look happy anymore.
Wait,
Oh,
2
the
questions real
drama.
quick, Michael.
Yes,
1, do I get to get a third attack?
if you use Cycle of Hate.
I'm using Cycle of Hate.
Okay.
19.
As in, you rolled a 19.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll. How many force points you spending?
How many do I have left?
You've spent. I want to say 8 or 9 at this point.
How many can I use in this turn total?
There's no turn limit, but in terms of your guardian stuff, you've only got 12 total. So
I'll use 2.
okay. So go ahead and roll your 3d8.
+5.
2, 2, 6, 4, plus 5.
Well, the last one doesn't matter because you were only rolling 3. But
Oh, sorry.
so 11, 13, 15, 19. Jesus.
I think for a little bit of cinema, the first time we used Cycle of Hate, we were in the middle of the race and Thalbor was probably like, all right, whatever. I think this time, Thalbor, not in a magical way, but in a I know my guy way, is kind of like, Jesus. Like actual concern starts to sort of fall over.
Yeah.
because
Because we were in the middle of a race, and
He's
you
not
were
an
just
idiot.
holding on to the platform. We were in the middle of a race. You were holding on to
Yeah.
the platform for your dear life, so you couldn't see the cycle of hate.
Fabian, go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw for me.
D20, right?
Yep, +2.
That one.
Okay. So this time it is full hate and anger, and it is your attachment to your friends that the Jedi taught you to reject. And as such, this dark side begins to take a psychological toll on you.
Shit,
You are going to take 10 points of psychic damage
Oh shit!
because you're taking half of the damage you dealt.
It's not like psychic damage.
Okay.
I need
Worth
some
it.
more
Gotta
pistachio.
protect 4D.
Okay.
I cannot believe the first times I got to use this power, it worked as cinematically in both regards as I wanted it to. I got
I would
got
like
my
to.
hero, bring it in, Luke moment, and then I got my I'll fucking kill you, motherfucker, Anakin Skywalker moment.
I would like just a final tally on total damage inflicted on this piece of shit.
I would like
76, I believe,
Oh,
if my
shit.
math is correct.
I was close. There's up to
What
almost
the
damage.
hell?
And this man is still standing. So this is not a
That's
human
true.
man. Do we know that much just based on watching this damage?
I mean,
you
hey,
don't know.
we've seen what happened to Din Djarin, okay?
Best.
Yeah, but Din's got that Indiana Jones stupid armor class.
Okay.
Like
It is this guy's turn now.
His AC is dipshit.
In spite of all of that damage dealt to him by Fabian, he is taking 2 more shots at 4D.
Goddamn narrative.
Fuck.
Is the fact that Fabian's right in front of him not doing anything to obscure or
That's an 18. That's another 18.
Do I have anything as a reaction?
can I
You can do for one of these hits, you can do your aura of protection to take
Aura
the
of
shot
protection.
for 40. Okay.
can I use
In
any
that case, you're
maneuver
gonna
as
take-
reactions or
You're going to take the first shot for 40. You're going to take, because you're not a droid, you're not going to take the full ion damage 40 would have taken. You're only going to take 11 points.
Oh, so wait, so
ion
he
damage.
draws the fire, he takes it instead of him?
Yep.
I would say narratively, Fabian, because he's tuckered out, is only able to like lunge in to like deflect one of the balls
Yeah.
away,
Oh.
and then the other.
So that's
one-
aura protection it's called?
Yeah. That's
That's
his
cool.
ability.
That's cool.
Gotta
But
protect
40,
my
the other one is going to hit you, and you are going to take what is it? It's 10 points of ion damage.
Okay, you were at 19, and then you self-repaired. How much did you self-repair for?
I was at 27, so I'm 17.
Now, as his bonus action, this Mandalorian is going to disengage and is going to begin to jetpack away.
Nah.
No, the
And-
fuck he isn't.
Nah.
So he gets about 40 feet away from you guys. Next up is 40.
40 pulls out his as damaged as he is, he still pulls out his incinerator rifle, and he levels it at the jetpack, and he takes a shot.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
$28.
You rolled a nat fucking 20.
Oh yeah.
All right.
These dice recognize the power of friendship.
That's goddamn right.
40.
The narrative flow.
That's right.
You are battered and confused as to why someone is specifically trying to murder you. And not even in an aggressive way. Your psyche is just so focused on why. So you just very calmly take your shot,
Absolutely.
hit the jetpack, which explodes and sends this dude crashing onto the ground, where he is sort of like struggling to sort of get his senses. He is not in any shape to continue this fight. As he is sort of like staggering, just trying to like stand.
So is he signaling surrender?
He's
Or
not
is that
signaling surrender, but he can't even get back up.
Okay.
So for the sake of this, combat has technically ended. And so you guys are free to proceed however you wish outside of the initiative order.
I bum rush this guy. I'm assuming he's like trying to push himself up.
Yeah, he's trying to like push himself up to like a standing position and just like figure out what the fuck just happened.
I
How
run
far away
over.
is he?
I rip my helmet off. I throw it off to the side. I kick this fucking guy in the ribs onto his back.
Which
and,
hurts
like,
your foot a lot because it's
yeah, I don't
best.
give a fuck.
Hmm.
Did you know
I
that
put this
Aragorn
guy
broke
on-
his toe?
He kicks this Mandalorian piece of shit onto his back and like forcibly reaches over and rips his fucking helmet off and almost
And
holds it up
he's
like a
screaming,
stone.
"No!" as you do, and you see it as a human man with a beard, long, just greasy, unkempt hair. Not someone you recognize.
What color is his hair?
40,
Black.
Fabian
40
is from sports.
40 puts his foot down on this guy's chest to hold him down.
And Fabian, you
Pushes him
see,
into the
you
dirt.
actually 40 as you do that, you hear like loud beeping as you look down, and you see there is a tracking fob that is going off the second that 40 got within proximity of this guy.
I pop my hidden blade and I press it against his neck to the point where they're like I am drawing blood. Who put a bounty on our fucking friend, Mando?
Make an intimidation check for me.
17 flat plus 2, 19.
I don't know
You can
who they
answer my
were.
question or I can use the force. It's up to you.
I don't know who they were. Older couple.
Older couple. 40. What the fuck does that mean to you?
40. What old people do you know?
I know many humans.
They used to work
and
for
others.
some Imperials or work closely with them. That's all I know. They paid me in Beskar.
Are they my master's parents?
I don't know. I don't know anything about you. Other
Would
than
your
I got
master's-
paid a lot of Beskar to try and kill you.
Would your master's parents be able to do such a thing? Were they affluent? Were they the type of people that do they seem aggressive?
My master ran away from his family because they were high in Imperial command. He joined the rebellion. We both did. That is why I am here with my friends today.
Oh god.
Fabian retracts the hidden blade and gets real close into this guy's ear. You with the children of the watch?
What does it matter?
You freaked out when I took off your helmet. Are you with the children of the watch?
Used to make a big boob jack.
Kill me and be done with it. Scum.
You should be fucking ashamed of yourself working for the Empire. And he just like reams back and just punches this motherfucker in the face to knock him out. Like with his robotic arm. Just bang. Winter
So you-
Soldiers is candy ass.
Knock this guy out. At this point, there are several like enforcers for the Doxos Syndicate running onto the track. They don't like stop you guys at all, but they are actively apprehending the unconscious Mandalorian.
Hold on. Before you take him, why not let us take him?
Loxy at this point comes down onto the track and he says, "Give this man their prisoner." They back off, leaving the Mandalorian and binders to you guys.
Thalbor, or sorry, you're Thalbor. Fabian starts barking at every security person who came over. I want a chain code for this man. I want every piece of tracking information that we have on his ship the moment he reached atmosphere. Do you understand me?
We should take him on the
Yes,
Bastardo.
Yeah, we'll
Several
take
of
him
them
on
start
board.
immediately going to take action to do
First
that.
thing, I don't want him on our ship while he's suited up in death mode. I want all this Beskar removed. Zuzo, you handle that. Maybe we could soup up 40 with some Beskar. Maybe we could put some lining underneath our clothes. What was yours is now mine. And you're lucky that I've thrown up enough today to not kill you myself. Okay?
Dude's currently unconscious, so
I'm rattling him then. I'm rattling him. I'm doing a couple of these.
Loxy at this point kind of comes in and he's like, let's just get off the track. Let's get inside. Come.
Oh, by the way, Gibstra's dead. I don't know if you noticed.
Where
Yeah,
is
I saw
Lonnie?
as he
Where
looks
is
over at the
Lonnie?
smoldering pod racer. So much for that Remnicor.
So anything that he would have won, I think it's understood at this point
Oh no.
for our troubles, considering the person we raced for is now dead. So we are the team.
Look, Radel and Marcelo will handle the payouts. Like I said, I'm getting you your meeting with them. Let's just get inside. Come on. As Loxy sort of starts ushering you guys inside to figure out what to do from here, as you guys have just survived this assassination attempt for 4D44. That's where we're gonna end this session.
Man, I'm stressed.
Misa thinks
That was
Lonnie
easy.
took big O accident.